As a Taiwanese growing up in a very traditional family, learning, going to the like local schools, learning Chinese, we're traditional Chinese, right? And ethnic Chinese as well. Not to get political here. I left home at 15, spoke no English, studied in the States lived there, high school, college, 8 years. So I feel very fortunate that I'm able to kind of understand the benefits and also the downside for both cultures. So I want to share a series about how we can apply Chinese wisdom to a modern day business. And this is the first one that I want to share. It's called 中庸之道. And I believe in English, it's called Doctrine of the Mean. And this is very, very, I want to say quintessential, but this is a very core philosophy and idea for Confucianism and even Taoism. What it means is literally the middle way. And I believe Alan Watts has a lot. It has a whole lecture. He talks about how to live in a way in the middle. And what I came across the other day, it was a video from Jet Li. It was like definitely a childhood hero. Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, right? Jet Li, Li Lianjie, super famous kung fu actor from China. I remember watching his video growing up. And he says, when somebody's asking you a question, how do you think? But I will say, wait, who am I? Because if I'm sitting here, you are in front of me. I'm the middle. This is my left. By my left, it's not your left, right? So there's a center, there's front, back, middle, left, and right. But based on the perspective difference, everybody has a different views. How do I apply the middle way? So when things that say, oh my God, we gotta hustle, grind 12 hours, 16 hours every day, go. While I do believe the value of intensity, maybe that's when you have to kind of take a pause and be like, yo, am I going too extreme to the left? How do I go to the middle way? Same as the crypto time. When you buy everything, it goes up like crazy. That's probably when the time you have to revert back to the mean, the doctrine of the mean, or the middle way, right? There's nothing forever, and the only constant is change. If that is the case, how do I live a life in the middle? Not too much, not too less. It is super hard because I fall into that trap as well. Sometimes you just want to take vacation all the time, travel nonstop, and then you just enjoy too much. But whoa, maybe I want to get back to somewhere that I want to kind of build. And when you build certain type of business, how do you work with people that also have the same mindset of trying to find the middle ground? And negotiation is another thing that I can really think of. Just not on, even when you are approaching new projects, don't try to push too much. I have met many factories, they trying to get the project. They will operate at a 5% margin. Some of them even operate in the middle. Friends in Vietnam, they're like, oh, Justin, why do you worry about that? Just take the deal. I can undercut the competition. I have so many ways to increase the margin once they get hooked on us. I'm like, whoa, that is not what I think is best to do things long term. So these are different ways to just kind of remind yourself and say, hey, when things kind of go too much to the extreme to one side, just remember 中庸之道. 中庸is a super important concept in Chinese culture, and that can apply even in your own personal life.